woman undertook an unusual but effective journey through a family tragedy to peace. Tricia LaVoice began confiding in a tree in her backyard. She named the tree Martha and began her sessions with the words, "Dear Martha, WTF." That is also the title of her new book and a popular blog that features people from all over sharing their own challenges. Please welcome today Tricia LaVoice. It's good to meet you. So the book begins with, obviously just the tragic loss of your parents. What can you tell us about that and how you were trying to cope with young kids and a family of your own?
Well, I don't know if anybody could ever be prepared for something like that.
No.
So it was quite shocking when the phone rings and you think it's your mother to say, what time is she coming over tomorrow? And there's an accident, and they were both, that was it, gone. So I think I was just surviving for years. And then I met two beautiful, wonderful women who came into my life and loved me with maternal love, and I had one baby after another, and I think I created a lot of noise around me. And I thought I was healed. I thought I had moved on. I started trusting life again, which was very difficult.
Yeah.
And then we lost my nephew. But at that time, I moved to Connecticut, and I was out in the woods, and my kids went off to school. My husband went to work, and I needed to show up for them. Had been enough pain and sorrow, but I had a lot of anger, I wanted to know why, and I didn't know anyone. We had just moved there, and I was supposed to be happy. I'm a housewife with 4 healthy kids, a big house, be happy. And so one day I just looked up, and there was this big, beautiful pine tree, and she had her pines going out, and then the bottom of her was all ivy. And I can't explain it. I wasn't ever someone so into trees. I'm not so outdoorsy.
There she is.
Oh yeah, there's Martha.
But you knew
you can see how big she is.
Yeah, but you recognized that there was something alive there that spoke to you.
Yes, yes, I just felt it. And so she was my only friend for a while. And over the years, I walked, and I would come back and I would sit with her, and I didn't want to be angry. I didn't want to be sad. But what Martha helped me with the most was getting myself grounded. So I had written a book about these other women, and my message to the world was that human kindness can, just take us through anything. But that wasn't the message. My journey wasn't done yet. I had to be my own hero. I had to get grounded so that I could take care of me, but I didn't know that.
But that, to me, is what is so interesting about this, is that you hit this other space, not just going to a therapist or talking to a friend, but you found a way to talk yourself through this with this persona that the tree represented and right. came to play this role in your life. Can you talk to us a little bit about why you think that helped?
It wasn't just Martha, it was all of Mother Nature. So it's very hard, you don't go out and search what I had to go through to be alone every day. We'd rather be with friends and on the phone. But when you stop and pay attention to Mother Nature, there are so many lessons. And I just found them because I was so raw, I was so open. And Martha was my safe place. But I don't think my life is any different than anybody else's, except that my hardship is more black and white and easy to see. But at the end of the day, we all have our stuff to get through. And the lessons that nature can teach us, we would all benefit from. So, the book almost can sound depressing, but it isn't. It's funny, maybe a little inappropriate, I can be.
Inappropriate is often funny.
It is funny, you do what you do. But the lessons in it from Mother Nature is something that I use all the time with my kids. My kids used to say, "Mom, stop, you're not Buddha." Because I'd go out on a walk and come back. And
Buddha/Yoda.
Yes, and say stuff.
But there's great stuff in there, and clearly people have responded to it in the blog, and you have touched a nerve, that a healing that people need.
I think because I admitted out loud that I was friends with a tree. And when you say that, a lot of people have those thoughts,
yes,
and they connect.
And suddenly they can say something.
Yes, yes, so absolutely. It's a lot of people.
It is a marvelous book and a great idea and a really great blog, and I so appreciate you stopping by so that we could tell people about this. Tricia is having a fun and unique book launch party tomorrow via Facebook Live so that friends from all over the country can join in. We'll post full details on New Day's website. Coming up next, a new study about a potentially devastating tsunami in southwestern Washington. A geologist weighs in on those predictions after this.